Here we go. He's one of the world's best, and he's proved that, of course, by winning the Indy 500 back in May, and he's looking to keep that win streak going here in Toronto for the Honda Indy this weekend. Please welcome Simon Pagenaud, who is whooping me in Forza right now. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to see you.
You know, I'm very competitive, so I'm going to be focused on this game.
Listen, we have to give a shout out to Rolling Video Games, who came together and said, listen, we're going to help you practice. You've been here before, but there's so much at stake this weekend, and it's such a fun course. So what do you love about racing in Toronto, Simon?
Well, first of all, it's the great city. I mean, I love the city. I love the restaurants. You know, I'm a foodie, so I really have a lot of fun coming here. Unfortunately, I don't have much time for it, but the racing is amazing. We have the best races going on here. I just watched last year's race last night, and I tell you what, it's going to be amazing and a great show again this year.
And last year you came second, so you know you got one more step. And you said that you do enjoy racing here, but you've had some bad luck. How do you kind of prepare now after coming second last year and coming off the Indy, of course, the Indy 500? For this race?
Well, I think, you know, confidence is good. We have a great team. Obviously, Tim Penske is the best in the business. I do believe in good luck at some point. So, you know, I've had a fantastic run here with winning the Indy 500. I'm wearing proudly my ring, by the way.
Nice, that looks amazing.
Which is very difficult to play video game with.
Yeah.
But
you're still busy.
But I'm still doing it.
How did it feel coming fresh off that win in May? Like you did such a beautiful job. That must have felt amazing after all that prep.
Thank you. It was. I mean, it's a dream come true. You know, it's the biggest race in the world, and doing well there. I mean, winning, it was just. You know, I knew it could happen at some point, but making it real is just such an accomplishment.
Well, in the last 10 to 15 laps on that is one of the most intense races we've seen in years. What's going through your mind during the end of that race?
Well, I'm just in the moment. You know, really, I'm just trying to analyze what Rossi was doing. I was trying to understand where my car was stronger and how I could stay ahead of him. But certainly the last 15 laps was a game of really a game of cat and mouse. You know, I was trying to break the draft as well as I could. A bit like the Tour de France right now. You know, they're doing the draft breaking at the end of the race. It's very similar to what we do. So, you know, with all that momentum, when you're second, you can really pass the car ahead of you. It worked out for me. It was just phenomenal. You know, there was so much joy and so much happiness after this race. It's incredible.
Can I say I'm so impressed at their multitasking skills? Like what they're doing right now is legit. They are competing while having a live interview and doing both seamlessly. So, have you practiced this game, Devo?
No, I've never played this game in my life. Yeah.
Okay, so you're keeping up.
No, I keep crashing into the wall. Simon's laughing at me.
You're doing pretty well. You're doing pretty
Simon,
well.
do you guys practice at all? Like my friend Robbie G in the control room was saying that you use these simulations to actually learn a course. Is that true?
Absolutely, yes. I have a whole setup at home with the steering wheel and nice pedals. Oh, I think I just won the race.
I think you just won the race. You did.
Yeah. I think I won the race.
Yes! Another win!
Another win. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. But yeah, I have a setup, and the biggest thing is Chevrolet has a state-of-the-art simulator in Charlotte. That's where I live, and I tell you what, when you get in it, it's just like driving the real car. It's very impressive.
Very cool. It's come such a long way, technology from when we played video games back in the day.
I started racing about when I was 16 years old. We had no data information, no computers, nothing. So now the game has changed.
You mentioned you're a foodie. I always love asking, what is your pre-game meal and then what is your post-game meal?
Well, it's pretty boring because I eat the same every day at the same time. But I eat in the morning. I've got avocado toast with salmon, smoked salmon on top every day. Then at lunchtime for race weekend, it's chicken pasta with tomato sauce.
Nice.
Just because it goes well with me. Keeps me strong all day. And then in the evening, that's where I indulge a little bit more. I usually have steak one night a week, fish. Chicken. It very much depends. Sushi, I love sushi. It very much depends, but...
what about pizza? What about poutine?
Pizza sometimes.
Poutine?
Poutine, yeah, no, I have to try again.
Have to try, definitely. And after you won the Indy 500, what was that celebration meal like then? What were that's when you could just let loose a little bit, right?
Well, no, yeah, we're racing the next weekend, and I was on duties to represent and be an ambassador of the sport. So I went on and we had media from the next morning on until next Thursday, so non-stop. It was a lot of requests from the media, which was great. So I didn't have much time for myself, really. I haven't had time to really party and enjoy it. I'll do that at the end of the year.
Yeah, have the best time. You've been on such an amazing role, and yeah, you just beat Devo here too. Maybe that's a good sign.
That's a good
Send
sign.
our love to James
The luck is
Hinchcliffe.
changing.
Thank you.
Yes.
Good
And we
job.
want to say thank you also
Thank
to
you.
Rolling Video Games. You can do this too with your friends all year
is
long.
really cool.
Rent out this wicked space and have fun, right, Steve?
Thanks, Steve.
Awesome. RollingVideoGames.ca. Thank you so much,
Good luck
Simon.
this
Thank
weekend
you.
on Sunday. Yeah.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Right now, rolling it over to Nicole. Pit stop.